don't drag your horse onto the trailer because you might end up with a horse who's more afraid of the trailer rather than wanting to go inside. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to be introducing Slate to the trailer in a moment here. But there's a few things that we need to do in order to prepare him. And we've done a lot of work up until now. Previously, we did some obstacle work, getting him to step onto different obstacles, the bridge, the teeter-totter, so on and so forth. But now that I'm ready to actually ask him to go in there, I wanna make sure, one, that he backs away well for me. Because right now, where he is in his training, he's doing phenomenally well. But there's no way I'm getting in there with him. At least not yet, okay? So I wanna make sure that when I do get him in there, that I can actually back him off of the trailer. This is a huge problem that I see with a lot of people who aren't thinking ahead. They have a young horse, a wild horse that they're working, and they get that horse in the trailer, but then the horse gets stuck and bound up and ends up having a really hard time coming out of the trailer. So I wanna go ahead and get ahead of that. And what I wanna do is make sure that he will back away from me when I ask him to. So he knows how to back off when I wave my rope, which is really good. That's gonna be helpful when he's in the trailer. But also, sometimes when they're in the trailer, all that pressure kind of compounds on them. They kind of freeze, and you need to use a little bit more pressure. So I wanna make sure that I can reach in from the outside with my steady stick and give him a tap. Good boy. And that he taps away from that pressure. Good job. So I'm gonna walk him up here. Good boy. And take a deep breath. I'm gonna pick up my stick. Good, I like how he's responding. I'm gonna ask him to tap and move away from that. Awesome, very good. So now I've got two really good solid tools that I can use when I do get him in the trailer in order to make sure, good boy, you're okay, in order to make sure that I can back him up and away when it's time for him to come out of that trailer. Good boy.